Hey, welcome back to another episode from Life for Living Well. My name is Richard, and I hope you're well this week. Before I dive into the topic that I have for us this week, I quickly like to say if you'd like to know one or two things about Life for Living Well or the community, you can find it out on our website at www.lifeforlivingwell.com. Once again, my name is Richard. So let's dive into the topic for this week. This week, we're looking into why should you be the boss and controller of your life. And it's a very deep topic, but the idea is to just give you a snapshot and the benefit you should consider of taking control of your life. So this week we taking from an author, an inspirational individual, and using our words to build the message around it. So today I'm taking from Kemi Sogunle. So it sounds like a Nigerian name and author. And so she put it this way: why you should consider to be the boss and also a controller of your own life. So she put it this way by saying your journey is completely yours, not anybody. It is unique. Others may try to stay part of it, retell it in their words, or shape it to suit them. The reality is that no one can live it or own it but you. Take charge of your journey. It is yours and yours alone. So it's powerful, and it takes individuals that have spent time to have this kind of insightful insight about the journey of their own personal life, which may be different from mine, different from yours. And also the message I'm going to convey this way, it might totally nothing to do with your life or where you are, or it might reflect to where you're coming from, where you have been, and not necessarily where you are right now. Or it might be a sample for something that you will be tomorrow. So let's dive into it. Someone once said that you can have the future you want if you are willing to do the work. It's almost like this thing that once said that when the opportunity show is head, many people say the big garment, say the hard work, and what do? They flee, they run away, they abandon it, they give up easily. Only few that can see the opportunity from the hard work and they are willing to do it. One of the great advantages of working in the tech industry is the ability to create the world you imagine. And many times that people provide the white papers and they imagine things that has never existed before. You see it all the time in the movies where you watch some film and the kit and the technology and the advancement and the medicine and the policing and the security, and even in the army, they provide the futuristic technology. And in a matter of time, maybe 5, 10 years, 15 years, they release this technology to us. So because with the tech industry, it gives you advantage to be in control of your life compared to any other sectors where you're able to predict accurately what kind of life what you want to create in the next 5 years if the technology permits you to do so. So many times pioneers envision the future and take appropriate action to make it happen. So my question for you is, why not do the same for other parts of your life? Some people believe that fate and destiny are written in stone, meaning that it can never be changed. Why others disagree with this belief? Because they've seen others that have proven, that have changed their life, that changed their trajectory. They move from ordinary individual to extraordinary individual. And it's called taking control of your life. Be the boss of your life, that you refuse to make yourself a victim of the experience. So which perspective would you trust more? If you have the opportunity to choose, will you belong to the group of people that believe that your fate and destiny is written on stone, it cannot be changed? Or will you belong to the group of people that believe that actually if you are willing to do the work, you may be able to change it? You cannot choose the parent or the siblings that you have, but you can certainly find a way to work with it or accept and then make a right steps to change the direction that you want when you become an adult. So, which perspective would you trust more? Will you trust the one that believes that you cannot change it? Or will you trust the one that believes that with the right action, with the necessary effort and work, you can make a change? So taking control and being responsible for the outcomes you want to see, it seemed to me to be the main ingredient for creating a life you desire. You may not have everything you want in life, but you will amass more if you aim high. So if your aim is to reach 80, you may not reach that 80. You may reach that 80, you may reach above that 80. But what certainly will happen that you will not remain zero. You will take a step to reach 1, to reach 2, to reach 3. You may not reach beyond 40, but you're better off than someone that have no aim, no goals, no dream, no desire. You're far, far more better than that. Anyone like that. So when you say things like this, two things begin to happen. You have the desire, hunger to find information, to develop knowledge, to upskill yourself, to make it happen. So this is what we call be the boss and the controller of your life. Because if you don't, you will find yourself becoming the victim of your experience. Because some of the experiences, we have no control over it. But we certainly have control as an adult how we react to it. So the number one reason many people get stuck in life is their mental condition or feeling powerless. People who refuse to take charge or become their own boss are vulnerable to other agendas. Why it is understandable and acceptable in my own view for children or individuals who need help or depend on others, as a functioning adult, it is your responsibility to rise up to the hurdles you may face. If one door shut, move to the next door, knock it. Take appropriate actions. We are often conditioned to blame others for what has happened in our lives. Whether it is choosing the wrong relationship, getting stuck in a career, lacking opportunities, blaming politicians or the economy or someone else. One said that 10% is what happens to you, but 90% is how you react to it. And how you react can vary. One response is taking responsibility for your future growth, while another is abhorring bitterness and becoming exactly like the experience that damaged you. In my experience, some choose to run away or hide from it. And lastly, as I'm bringing the podcast to the end, you can easily observe these reactions in various aspects of life, such as in relationships, career, finances, sickness, loss, and many more. When you interact with such individuals, remember that it is your life. Take control and assume a position of responsibility. It is important to take control and be in charge of your life, where you want to be, how you want to grow, the kind of friends, cycle that you keep is a reflection of you as well. I've met few adults that they have unfortunate negative experience growing up in their primary home. They carry so much bitterness toward their parents, and they repeat the same pattern of behavior that they grow up selecting romantic partner that actually is similar to the parent that they have so much bitterness and resentment to. My friend, as an adult, you have the power to change your reaction to that experience. You may not be able to change what exactly happened to you, but you don't need to continue to be slave to it. You are more powerful than you give yourself that compassion to believe so. The power within you, no one can suppress it. They can delay it, they can limit it, but they can never destroy it. A one singer once said, "What doesn't kill us make us stronger." He's talking about taking control and being in charge of your life. Tough time never lasts, but tough people do. Someone said that. You are tougher, you are strong, and let it be. So I hope this message helps someone this week. Until we meet again next week, please stay safe. Ciao.